I guess now that we're working on the back here, just one more thing. Let me add the mud flaps here. That should be easy. I think that's just a cube scaled to be a rectangle there. So let's just press Shift A and cube. Let's scale it down some, and we'll maybe scale it in the Y with S and Y. And let's then bring that back and kind of put it in place back here. I'll go to wireframe, and let's just scale it in the X with S and X and bring it over here, I think, right in there. Let's see. It's kind of hard to see here from the back. Maybe I'll tab into edit mode and just select the face here, bring that up to there, and maybe this side. Where should this go? Probably right in here. Let's try that. Okay, so let's bring it out. Oops. Let me tab into object mode and bring it out. Let's scale it in the Y, S and Y. Maybe something about like that. Yeah, okay, so let's then put it over here. On the other side, Shift D, X, and move it over. And there we go. All right, there are the mud flaps. So now let's go up to the top and let's take a look at this gun turret. I think this looks interesting. How should we go about this, do you think? Well, it looks to me once again like we're going to use polygon planes and get them in shape and then add a solidify modifier to that. So let's see what we can do with this. We go to the side view and go to wireframe. Here it is here. It's kind of hard to tell exactly what's going on. I think I need a few more views over here. So I think what I'll do is come up here to the outliner and let's take all of this stuff that we just created and let's drag it into the vehicle main right here. Okay. And then let's select the scene collection so that any new object that we create will be dropped into the scene collection outside of the vehicle main. And that will allow us to hide things away if we need to. All right, so now that we've done that, let's go ahead and use this window here as an image editor for the time being at least. That's actually not a bad view. Let's go ahead and use that one. You can kind of see it from the top here. Let's also do one from the front. Let's grab that corner and create a new window here. Let's change it to an image editor and we'll open up a new image in our reference images here. How about this one right here, this first image? Let's try this, see what we can see from here. Yeah, so that's a pretty good angle there. So we've got three good angles, kind of back 3/4, front 3/4, and top there. All right, so I think to begin with, let's create this piece here, and then we'll put this on top of it. You see how it's kind of bolted onto it. And then we'll create that top piece. I'm not going to worry about the windows quite yet. I just want to get these polygon planes in and see what we can do with that. All right, so let's go ahead and press Shift A and create a polygon plane. I'll press RY90 to turn it, S to scale it down, and let's bring it up and put it into place right up here. Let's maybe begin right here, right on this corner. Maybe I'll come out to about there. Then if we tab into edit mode and hit the 2 key, I can select this edge and kind of bring it down like that. Maybe this edge will go out to, well, where should it go out to? It looks like it turns a little bit in front of this, so maybe I'll just bring it out to about right there, and we'll say it turns inward from there. And what I mean by that, let's go to the top view with the 7 key. And it looks like it turns, yeah, see how it turns in right here? So what we should probably do, well, we still have that selected, but let me hit the tab key and go back to object mode. And in the top view, let's grab this and just move it over, right over here. So it's in place to where it needs to be. And then if we tab into edit mode and select this edge, now we can hit E and extrude and bring this over to about right there. You can see I've just extruded this edge and brought it in like that based on the image from the top view. All right, so we've got that. Let's go back to the side view, go to wireframe, and if we hit the 1 key to go to vertex select, I can grab this, just drag it straight back like that. All right, so we've got that piece on the top right there. That, of course, will be mirrored over, but let's not do that quite yet. Let's work on this piece right here, that connecting piece between the side of the gun turret and the top. So for that piece, once again, I think what I'll do is create a new polygon plane. Here, press RY90, scale it down and bring it back up here. So let's now scale this down pretty far and put this in place, maybe right here like that. And then if we go into edit mode and select that edge, it looks like it angles. You can see it here. It kind of angles in. So we'll need to extrude that from the front. But for now, let's take this and drag it all the way back to about here. So that point is right there. And then let's take this point and just drag it straight back like that. There we go. So now this edge right here, we want to extrude this edge and angle it in just a bit. So let's go to that front view. And oh, we need to move this, don't we? Let's do that. Let's take this and move it out. So it's about like that. So it's fitting over this piece, right? And it has a bit of thickness here. So let's kind of go like this right there. Let's try that. I'll grab this edge. That's still selected. Let's go to the front view and I'll hit E and let's angle it in about to there, I think. I think that's what the image is telling us right there. Okay, so we have that now. Now there's this piece here. Let's work on that. I'll go back to that side view, and what we should do, I guess, is create an edge loop right here. So let's press Control R. Oh, I'm not in edit mode here, am I? So let me tab into edit mode, press Control R, and now let's grab this and move it right over to here. Right there, because I need this to be this wide right here, right? And then if I hit E and click, now I can hit G and drag down to about right here. Hit the 1 key and grab that vertex and drag it over like this. There we go. Now select those two to select that edge. And let's hit E and bring this all the way down to here, like that. Okay, let's see how that worked. Yeah, I think that's okay. Don't know if it's quite in the right place yet, but we will know soon enough. So let's work on the top one now. For the top, it angles in, so we're going to need to do part of placing from the front view here. But for now, let's go to the side view, go to wireframe, and let's create another polygon plane, RY90. Let's scale it down quite a bit and move it up into place. Now, this one looks like it should be right up in here like this, right? Well, actually, let me bring it and put it right back here. I'm going to put it right here, like that. And then let's grab that edge right up here and bring it down to align with the top. And then we'll grab this and pull it forward to about right here. Now, let me go to the front view, and I'll drag this over like this till it's right on top of here, right? Let me do that. So it's right on top of that. Now what I want to do is take this edge right here and lean it in, and take it and drag it straight over. And maybe move this up to here. So now that I've done that, I can come back and add those edges. So Control R, grab that and drop it in right there. Now I can take this, move this back, say to here, take this, move this back to here, and this back to here like this. Now we add those three edges. There we go. Grab these points, move them back. Let's try that. Okay, now let's take a look. See how we did. All right, so we've got those polygon planes in. In the next video, we're going to add a solidify modifier to each of them, and we're going to mirror them over to the other side. So that's coming up next.